I think over this side of town, which is Grattan Street, there's one, I think there might be maybe 7 or 8 cubicles in the one, for the whole of Grattan Street. And I think it's the same over Henry Street side as well. There's only like a couple of cubicles, so I definitely think they could do it more, because the amount of people that ask us any public toilets. Now Marks and Spencer's let you use them as well, that's open to the public, but still, like, you don't want to be sending people in there unless they're buying the stuff out of there, you know. So
well, I think in Dublin itself, I don't think there's enough public toilets. There's only very few ones next to shopping centres and that, but like, for example, like at parks and stuff like that, there's not many. I'm from Australia, so there's public toilets everywhere.
In my personal opinion, and in the public's general opinion, there should be a lot more toilet facilities, as there were in 20 years ago. And then they got rid of them down in College Green area, and there should be something up here in Stephen's Green, rather than tourists having to go into hostelries and avail of their free facilities. It's not fair. It's the only city that I know all over the world that has such few or scarce or no facilities.
There could be a lot more. There are the ones here in Grattan Street which are fantastic, they're maintained, the feedback on them has been phenomenal. There was more public toilets years ago, but a lot of them did close down due to drug abuse, graffiti, sanitation issues, and they just weren't used. So the public have been crying out for more toilets. As compared to other cities in Europe, we are miles behind. Like France, Germany, Portugal, Spain, they all have public toilets. But yet, why can't we have public toilets more around the city, even in other locations like Phoenix Park, up Marion Square, even Ivy Garden should have one as well. It's a basic need, like.
I think they could have some public toilets near the park, and to keep them clean, maybe ask like 50 cents or something.
You mean out on your street?
Yeah.
No, you need some public toilets. Otherwise, everyone's going to spend their time in the pub, like me, because I need a public toilet.
There's not enough toilets here. When we were in Malta in January, and there's somebody there looking after the toilets, you give them whatever spare change you have, and they keep it clean. And I know some of the toilets here have the same thing, like if you go into Arnott's, they do the same thing, which is great. I'm happy to give a few coins for somebody to keep the toilets clean, but you're out walking around, you gotta go. So in Australia, if you're walking along the river, there'll be a few toilets along the way. So especially if you've got little kids or if you're older, I think Ireland could benefit. Of course, you've got the problem now with so many people who have nowhere to live, then people are going to want to start sleeping in the toilets. You've also got the problem with people shooting up in the toilets, right? But if you have somebody looking after the toilets, somebody who probably needs a job, I think that's a better solution.